Today, we're diving deep into the 10 major hybrid casual puzzle game trends that are absolutely shaping the mobile gaming landscape. From block jam style match revolution to shooting puzzles saving princesses, we'll explore the trends generating hundreds of millions in revenue and billions in downloads. Trend 1. Block jam template. The block jam template has indirectly created a better version of tile match 3 games with a unique visual twist where characters move around the board. This tile match innovation trend focuses on character movement and visual satisfaction. It all started with Block Jam by Voodoo, where players need to clear blocky style characters. This game created the entire subtrend and has crossed around 17 million downloads with approximately $40 million in IAP revenue. Rollick took this concept to another level with Bus Jam, introducing a more relevant real-world scenario where players make people climb buses. They added a clever twist where you can see the upcoming bus early on. Bus Jam has achieved 15 million downloads and $10 million in IAP revenue. Car Match by Grand Games tried the same approach but with cars instead of blocky characters. This very interesting new release is growing rapidly with 1.25 million downloads and $1.4 million in IAP revenue. Trend 2. Screw Puzzles. The screw puzzle trend encompasses games like Woodnuts and Bolts and Screw Jam. The combined genre data for Woodnuts and Screw Jam games is massive. Over $100 million in total IAP revenue and 396 million total downloads. Screw Jam by Rollick cleverly combined tile match, overlapping gameplay but with colored screws in a smart, innovative way. Screw Jam has generated $41.9 million in total IAP revenue with 10.8 million total downloads. ABI Games also started and scaled in this trend with Woodnuts and Bolts, featuring a wood theme where players move screws and remove planks. Woodnuts and Bolts by ABI Games has achieved $15.9 million in total IAP revenue with an impressive 106 million total downloads. Trend 3. Car Traffic Puzzles. Car traffic puzzles have evolved into several distinct subcategories. Traffic Escape by Farmo Games is an interesting puzzle where you add direction arrows on top of cars and need to move accordingly to clear the traffic. Drive Quest by Rollick innovated with prefixed paths, showing exactly how you can move cars to clear them to containers. The queue-based traffic puzzles have been particularly successful. These games feature cars with directions at the bottom and queues of people in line that need to be cleared. Many games in this space have been growing aggressively. The top performers include Bus Frenzy by Crazy Labs, Crowd Express by Rollick, Bus Out by Zego, Bus Escape by ABA Games, and Car Jam by Wingsoft. These similar looking queue games with different designs have cumulatively achieved over 150 million downloads and more than $20 million in IAP revenue, and they're all growing at a great pace. Trend 4. Queue-based games. Queue-based games represent an interesting trend where there's a queue of items for people requiring specific actions. This includes Coffee Mania, Color Juice Craze, and Seat Away. Coffee Mania and Color Juice Craze focus on queues of items waiting to be picked up by trays. Coffee Mania by Crazy Labs has generated $3 million in total IAP revenue with 8.2 million total downloads. Color Juice Craze by Higgs Studio has achieved $960,000 in total IAP revenue with 956,000 total downloads. Seat Away has a more real-life inspiration concept, simulating how people stand in queue for buses and how we need to seat them properly. Seat Away by Rollick Games has been incredibly successful with $24 million in total IAP revenue and 20 million total downloads. Trend 5. Color Block Jam. Color Block Jam by Rollick is the newest and hottest trend where players remove colored blocks through respective colored gates in a time-based puzzle format. Color Block Jam has created a revolution in the clear the blocks via designated gates mechanic. The overall Color Block Jam games data shows over $70 million in total IAP revenue and 45 million total downloads across the genre. The key player is Color Block Jam by Rollick itself, with $58 million in total IAP revenue and 36.6 million total downloads. And this doesn't even include innovations like Skyrush and others. Seeing the insane success of Color Block Jam, everyone started innovating. Skyrush combines Color Block Jam with buses and queue systems. Coffee Run Puzzle by IEC Games used coffee themes instead of people. Gecko Out tried the formula with cute snakes, while Drop Away experimented with hole mechanics. Trend 6. All-in-hole trend. The all-in-hole trend involves making a hole to collect specific objects within given time limits. All-in-hole by Homa actually created this entire trend. The all-in-hole trend data shows $50 million in total IAP revenue and 30 million total downloads across the genre. All-in-hole by Homa leads with $44 million in total IAP revenue and 9.1 million total downloads. Many companies have been innovating on this concept, and it's interesting to see how big this genre is going to become. Trend 7. Screw games in 3D. 3D screw games have become a major trend, with Screw Jam in 3D representing the hottest new evolution that's scaling aggressively. Interesting games in this genre include Screwdom by Zego with $24 million in total AIP revenue and 25 million total downloads. Screw Master 3D by Supersonic has achieved $1 million in total IAP revenue and 14.2 million total downloads. Screw Away by Yongwang Technology has reached 20 million downloads and $6 million in IAP revenue. Trend 8. Thread games. Thread games and themes have been another major trend growing very promisingly. Say Games pioneered scaling in this space with thread-based gameplay. Thread Jam by Say Games features thread-based painting in a block jam style environment. Thread Jam has generated $2.5 million in total IAP revenue with 2.3 million total downloads. Knit Out by Rollick is an interesting game that does the opposite of Thread Jam. Players need to knit out colored threads with holders. Knit Out has achieved $2 million in total IAP revenue and 985,000 total downloads. Woolsort by Wingsoft is another interesting game combining screw jam and thread jam mechanics in an innovative way. This new game is growing aggressively with downloads jumping from 42,000 in March to 1.2 million in April, reaching 3.97 million in May. Trend 9. 2D logic puzzles. 2D logic puzzles represent an interesting story-themed logic puzzle trend where players solve cartoonish puzzles involving arranging people or finding criminals. That's My Seat by Rooftop Games is one of the most interesting games where players arrange people on seats based on given condition rules. My Seat has generated $2.1 million in total IAP revenue with 11.3 million total downloads. Clue Master by Lion Studios is another interesting game where players find criminals based on clues. Clue Master has achieved $780,000 in total IAP revenue and 8 million total downloads. Trend 10. Shooting puzzles. Shooting puzzles include games like Girl Rescue Dragonout and This Is Blast. Girl Rescue Dragonout started this trend where players save a princess by clearing colored boxes with directional shooting to defeat dragons attacking her. The game has reached 16 million downloads and $1 million in IAP revenue. This Is Blast is another game by Voodoo that follows the same concept but focuses on shooting blocks. As a new entrant, it has achieved 460,000 downloads and $210,000 in IAP revenue. These 10 trends represent billions in downloads and hundreds of millions in revenue, proving that hybrid casual puzzle games continue to dominate the mobile gaming landscape. From simple screw mechanics generating $100 million plus to color block jams $70 million plus, Revolution, innovation on proven formulas continues to drive massive success. Which trend do you think will dominate the rest of 2025? Let me know in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more mobile gaming trend analysis.